Hey everybody, what is going on? Hexlex here. Got another Master Duel video for you. We got some more live duels here with Adamancipators. Still been rocking, didn't even intend that one. We've still been rocking the same list here that we have been using since the deck profile. I am, still kind of in the somewhat testing phase, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable with this list. I have been looking at other lists for some other options in terms of like the spell cards that we could potentially play, or maybe some of the other extenders that I'm not using, but yeah, no, like I said, I'm feeling very good about this list in particular. Let's go over the cards themselves. If you would like to see a more detailed breakdown of the deck, because I'm just going to go through like the list of cards here before we go to the duels. So if you want to see a more detailed breakdown, you can find the deck profile in the description below, or if you'd like, you can also find the combo guide that I posted. A link for that is going to be in the description there as well, as a list of all the cards if you want to see it all typed out. But I'll go ahead and run through the deck here real quick. We've got 1 Dragon Buster Destruction Sword, 2 Tenyi Spirit Adahara, 3 Maxx, 1 Mecha Beast O-Lion, 2 Doki Doki, 1 Prank-Kids Dropsies, 3 Adamancipator Seeker, 3 Adamancipator Researcher, 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. We've got a Gigantes, we've got 3 Koa'ki Mirror Guardian, 3 Prank-Kids Rocksies, 3 Adamancipator Analyzer, 3 Koa'ki Mirror Supplier, 3 Block Dragon, 2 Nibiru, and 3 Sekka's Light. In the extra deck, we have a Herald of Arc Light, an Adamancipator Riser Raptite, we've got Borreload Savage Dragon, Adamancipator Riser Dragite, Gallant Granite, Link Spider, Prank-Kids Meow-Meow-Mu, Crystron Halqifibrax, always, every time, Knightmare Phoenix, Prank-Kids Dodo-Doodle-Doo, IP Masquerena, Union Carrier, Nightmare Unicorn, Appalachia Bow of the Goddess, and then finally Access Code Talker to round out the extra deck there. I'm wondering if there's anything else I have to say about the list at this time. Nothing that I don't think I've already said in, again, my aforementioned deck profile and combo guide. I can only continue to gush on about how much I love the deck. And, yeah, so I'll be doing plenty of that in the games anyway. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these games here. Okay, looks like we have our first game here. As soon as the game says loaded, okay, it's going to be against Dosuko One Panda. We get the first turn, which we always love to see. We're going to go ahead and take that with pleasure. And let's hope we open like Ash and or a Koa'ki Mirror Guardian with some plays that follow that. Okay, neither of those, but our opening hand is interesting. It's not too bad. So we have Adahara, Doki Doki, the Rocksies, and the Block Kid, or the Block Dragon, the Block Kid. Alright, let's go ahead and definitely start by special summoning the Adahara, as long as we've got nothing on board. It's too bad we have the O-Line in our hand. That actually is going to be a problem, but let's see if our opponent's got a response. If they Maxx here, I'm just going to stop at Adahara. No response. So I wonder if they're holding a C, or if they have some other sort of quick effect that they can trigger. Okay, let me think here. So if I summon Doki Doki and discard Rocksies for Guardian, that'll give me some insurance. What am I linking into? If I link into Crystron, I can't go into O-Lion, so I do have to keep that in mind. So that is actually, that's really going to be a problem. I think we have to normal summon Rocksies instead of going for Doki Doki, potentially. As weird as that sounds. Like, we'll go Rocksies, and then we get the Dodo-Doodle-Doo, and then we get Rocksies again, and then we go into the Crystron for a tuner, and then we're at least a little bit set up better because we have the Link 2. We already have the Block Dragon, so we don't have to go too far out of our way for that. I'm just wondering if there's a real difference in the line here. I guess the main difference is that we'll put some more materials in grave. Yeah, we'll definitely put at least the Meow-Meow-Mu on grave. Let's go ahead and summon the Rocksies instead of the Doki Doki. The Doki Doki is also really susceptible to getting hand-trapped here, so that's kind of another reason I'm inclined not to rely on that for my combo. Of course, I could have missed out on some plays. I mean, I'm sure I am missing out on plays by not doing Doki Doki, but again, like I said, I'm actually going to banish the Doki Doki, or should I banish the O-Lion? Because I can't summon it from hand, right? Can't, hand or deck, I can summon it from hand. Ooh, I'm gonna do that then. Okay, so I'm gonna discard the Doki Doki. Ooh, we even drew an Ash. That's actually really, really good. Okay, let's special summon our Dropsies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I'm doing is like the safer line. Doki Doki might have gotten better and or different plays, but it's a little more risky, I think. Because it could be Imperm, it could also be Valor. Doki Doki is susceptible to those in addition to Ash and C. Although, if my opponent had Ash or C, I think they would have activated it by now. Because they have a Gamma, that's what it is. We can actually Ash that because it summons from the deck, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if they have a response. They could have a call. Oh no, not called by. Actually, what would they respond with? Do they have another Gamma? The thing is, if they Gamma my Ash, then they can't get the Ciphering Driver with the first Gamma. They have Imperm. That's fine. Okay, what? that doesn't matter at all. So they had both. They had a Gamma and an Imperm. Okay. I'm glad I didn't Doki Doki then. Alright, and we get the Rocksies. We'll put the Rocksies over here. Okay, now we can link into our Crystron. Halqifibrax. That's what it is. I knew I had seen the pronunciation or heard it somewhere recently. I think it's Halqifibrax. Wow, they did have the other Gamma. They had the second Gamma and the Imperm. That's absurd. Wow, that's actually ludicrous. But we have a block dragon, so it kind of doesn't matter, actually. Oh, wait, it does matter because it gets destroyed. Ooh. That's right, it negates and destroys. It doesn't just negate, so that actually does matter. Okay, we can still summon the block dragon and link into a Knightmare Unicorn. That'll work. We're gonna have to do it that way. We'll keep the Meow-Meow-Mu engraved in case we need it for access code. We could also summon a Link 2, although the only Link 2 we can summon is Unicorn, so rather let's just go ahead and summon the Knightmare Unicorn. Do I want to use its effect? It'd be kind of cute to shuffle the Gamma back. We could also chain block the block dragon. We're not going to use the O-line for anything. I think this is actually right. It's a very, very niche play. I could definitely see an argument for not doing this. In fact, it might even be right not to do it. But I'm going to shuffle the Gamma back. Our opponent's playing a 60-card deck, so the dead draw option is not a particularly valid argument, as I was going to make, but it'll chain block the block dragon surge so it can't get negated. But, I mean, if our opponent had Ash, they probably would have activated it already, so that was maybe not the greatest argument for it in the world. But we were going to use the O-Lion anyway, so that's another reason why I decided to just go for it. Oh, and also we get the token. I totally knew that was going to happen, by the way, and that's the real reason I did it. Yes, that's it. Don't pay me any mind. Actually, I'm going to leave that link zone open for a second while I think about... You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and just go into a 2-material Apalisia here, just to ensure the safety of my follow-up plays here. Because I don't know, maybe my opponent could have another hand trap. I don't think they do, but I want to make this Apalisia either way, so let's just go ahead and do it now. Alright, now we can special summon Gigantes. We'll go ahead and throw them in this zone over here. Don't banish Block Dragon. Let's go ahead and banish Link Spider. You should only banish Block Dragon if you have, like, literally no other choice. There was one game where in order to summon my Gigantes and keep my plays going, I literally had to banish my Block Dragon, but unless that's the only situation where that's acceptable. Otherwise, just don't ever do it. And even then, I probably could have played better to be in a situation where I didn't have to, where I wasn't forced to banish the Block Dragon. Okay, thank God we got something. I was gonna say, I hope we don't whiff on this Researcher here. We got a Koa'ki Mirror Guardian. That's not bad. We'll return them in that order. Now let's activate Seeker's effect. Real Seeker, Block Dragon, Ash, Seeker, and Maxi. Okay, so we whiffed on that one. Not a huge deal, though. Yeah, that order's fine. Alright, let's see. Now I'll go into Raptite using Researcher and Gigantes. Over here. We'll activate Raptite's... Activate, there we go. Raptite's effect. Get another good old Excavate in. Hopefully we hit an Analyzer for another Excavate and a Dragite as well. No Analyzer, that's fine though. Let's special summon. It doesn't particularly matter here. We don't have any cards in hand. We can get a Supplier actually so that we can draw a Koa'ki Mirror Guardian. So we can go ahead and put it like that. It doesn't really matter because we're going to activate the Supplier anyway, so our deck's going to get shuffled. We'll add a Guardian. Okay, now we can synchro into our Borreload using Seeker and Raptite. Go ahead and put him over here. And we even have a Knightmare Unicorn in our grave, so we actually get an extra Borrel counter and a few extra stats. It's not going to really matter at all, but it's nice, I suppose. Just throw them down there. And since we have two monsters of the same attribute, let's go ahead and summon our Union Carrier, so that way our opponent won't be able to summon from their extra deck during their turn. Of course, we're going to pick the Borreload Savage Dragon and equip the Buster Sword. And let's not forget to summon our good old friend Block Dragon, because we can. So, why not? Go ahead and banish those three. The same three that he searched. It all comes full circle. Okay, and let me just make sure there's nothing else I want to summon. I mean, there's Masquerena, but I'd have to use like Block Dragon and Appalachia or something, so I'm just going to leave the Block Dragon up and I'm just going to go ahead and pass it back to my opponent here. So they're going to be starting with 4 cards and playing into 2 monster negates and Omni negate, the inability to summon from the extra deck, and a 3000 defense monster. No big deal. Oh, this deck is so stupid. Okay, they activate Zombie World. Do I want to negate that? Do I care? Zombie World by itself doesn't do anything. I don't think Zombie World inherently enables anything, except for like the big Zombie Dragon, maybe? I don't think they can summon it by itself with just having a Zombie World on the board. This feels like a bait. I'm gonna let it resolve. Let's see what else they do here. Hopefully nothing too scary. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zombie World doesn't really do anything to me, especially after I've already got my full combo off. Like, I don't really care. Also, I've been seeing a lot of 60 card decks at the start of Season 3. I feel like even more than at the end of Season 2. I wonder if that's like... I wonder if it's because of the time I'm playing. I wonder if it's because of my position on ladder relative to what time it is in the season. Or I wonder if it's just like a new trend. I wonder if it's for certain regions. I don't know. Also, I noticed our opponent has the Magical Hat Graveyard and Banish. So it looks like they got the new solo content complete. I have not even started. I'm not particularly interested in it. But also, yeah, our opponent conceded, so that's always nice. So it's cool that we managed to get our negates up even despite a rough start there. So, okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, next game against Player. This must be a glitch or something, because I've seen other players at like different ranks, but people just say Player. So it must be some kind of thing where they're not giving me their username for some reason. I don't know. That's weird. Whatever. Okay, so I think we are going second here, if I recall what I saw over there correctly. Yep. It's a decent going second hand. We at least have a Nibiru in it. Oh, this one a fantastic going first hand. Nibiru aside, but okay, summon Armageddon Knight. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen that card. In today's day and age, summoning Armageddon Knight usually means the start of some ridiculous combat, but I guess in this case it just means an Orcus deck. Oh, excuse me, an Orcus deck. So, yeah, we like to have Nibiru against that for sure. I'm pretty sure they'll do 5 summons. I've only played against Orcus a couple of times here on Master Duel, and maybe even only once now that I really think about it, but I know they used to be a lot scarier than they are now. I wasn't really playing the TCG at all then. when Orcus were big. I think it was during Master Rule 4, if I recall correctly. But this is summon 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Or 1, the thing that's summoned, and then 3. Yeah, okay. So maybe they won't do 5 summons. I don't know, let's see. Let's see what happens. As quick effects. Oh, okay, that's something to keep in mind. Okay, that's summon 4. Oh, please just do 1 more. I don't want to have to deal with whatever... What is this card's effect? You can target one of your banished, shuffled, and set one Orcus spell trap directly. And then what Orcus... Okay, they don't have any Orcus in grave. Okay, so that's actually not too scary. Okay, this is the 5th summon. Ooh, and it's a good one to Nibiru as well. Yeah, we're definitely getting Nibiru right now. Put that over here. And their token is just 2100 attack, right? I'll just put it in attack mode right there. Good Nibiru, good Nibiru. Okay, our opponent still has a Phantom Knight's... What is it, Shade Brigandine? Yeah. No, they still have plays. Okay, they're going to go into an IP Masquerena. Okay, so they're going to set up a Nightmare Unicorn on my turn, I'm guessing. Because what do they have? They have a Harp Horror engrave. You can banish special summon 1 Orcus from your deck. Okay, so yeah, they're setting up a Nightmare Unicorn on my turn here. Okay, they're just going to activate Harp Horror now. That's fine. So what am I going to do first? Am I going to activate Sekka's Light first, or am I going to normal summon Koa'ki Guardian first? I think I'll probably just summon the Koa'ki Guardian first. You can send interference. Okay, that's fine. Okay, what is this doing? Special summoning an Orcus monster from the graveyard. Probably, yeah, the Harp Horror. And they're going to shuffle in a Banished Machine and set an Orcus card. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I think first thing... Well, no, first thing we do is activate Sekka's Light to see what we draw off that. And then we need to see if we have to normal summon Seeker or not. Wait, hang on. Let me see something real quick. What card did they set? Orcus Crescendo. Can they activate this card the turn it's set? It doesn't say that they do. I'm pretty sure they can't. So I don't think I have to worry about that right now. Unless I have another one set. Okay, let's start by activating Sekka's Light. Okay, draw 2. Now I'm going to activate the Sekka's Light effect from my graveyard. I'll put back one of my extra block dragons here. Opponent's going to respond with Masquerena. That's actually completely fine if they're going for Unicorn. I don't care if they shuffle back to Nibiru. It actually helps. It means I can Special Analyzer. Then I can Special Analyzer Normal Guardian, Special Seeker. Ooh, no, wait, they're going for something else. This linked card... Hang on, this linked card can be destroyed by card effects. Okay, you can target 2 of your banished, shuffle, then... Okay, so don't summon in these zones. Got it. Okay, return a card to the deck. We're going to return one of the block dragons, like we mentioned. And we draw another guardian. Okay. Okay, so we have to start by normal summoning Analyzer. And we can't summon to either of these zones, because as a quick effect, since they have the field spell up, they can shuffle our stuff back. So... we're going to have to normal summon Analyzer over here. See if our opponent's got a response. They don't. Now I'm going to activate Seeker's effect. Special summoning Seeker over here. See if our opponent has a response. They don't. Let's activate Analyzer first. It's too bad we have 2 Guardians in hands. I'd really like to reveal one off of this Analyzer. Yeah, we're gonna special summon the Supplier. It's fine if we put the Supplier in this zone. We'll put them back in that order. And I will activate the Supplier's effect. Even though I did just say I wanted to summon the Guardian off of a Excavate, I'll just still do this now anyway, it's fine. I wonder if I should immediately try to go into Dragite, like right now. Like just synchro these two, go into Dragite, and try to bounce their monsters and maybe some of their back rows as well, like these two. Would that be best to do? I think it would be best to do it now, because I can put it over here. It won't be affected by this. Let's do it. In worst case scenario, they negate and destroy it. We still have the Seeker Excavation, so... Alright, let's see what you've got. Nothing. Alright, activating Dragite's effect. Ooh, they have a Fog Blade. That's not good. Okay. Alright, let's... Should we activate... Yeah, well, duh, of course, yeah, we have to activate Seeker's effect. I was about to say, should we activate Seeker before we try to go into our Crystron? Of course we should. Okay, we got a Rocksies. That's always good to see. Now, how does this... Let's see... Target 2 of your banished machines, which I do have. Send one linked monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. Okay, just wanted to make sure I had that right. Alright, let's put them back in that order. It's fine. Yeah, okay, I figured they were going to probably use the effect on the Rocksies here. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and go into our Halqifibrax. I'll use Nibiru and Seeker. And we'll activate the effect for O-Lion right here. Now we summon Block Dragon. We'll put him over here. Banish this, and this. Doesn't really matter. Alright, now I'm gonna go into... How many links do I have engraved? None. That's fine. We'll have some more here in a bit. I'm gonna go into access code. And yep, we'll use that as 2 materials. That's fine. I'm actually going to put access code. Is this once per turn? Yes. Okay, I'm going to put access code here, so that way I have more zones I can link into. And we get all of their optional effects, and we can even block them with access code, so that's good. Yep, we're doing some chain blocking here like we do in Tri-Zoo, but I mentioned this before, but by putting access code at the end, since access code's effect can't be responded to, that ensures that anything else on the chain link will also not be able to be responded to in turn. I'll put the token right there. And, of course, we're going to add our standard Gigantes, Researcher. I'll add Doki Doki, though. Because we've already used Seeker's, both of Seeker's effect this turn. Okay, let's go ahead and turn our token into a Link Spider. Guess it doesn't, I don't know, does it really matter which zone we put it in? I'll put it right here, that's fine. Knowing me, it probably does matter, or probably is going to end up mattering. Okay, let's see here. We can special the Researcher. Let's go ahead and do that, and then activate Researcher's effect to excavate. Ah, we whiffed. Okay. We'll put them back in that order, sure. Okay, I'm gonna summon Gigantes. We'll banish the Rocksies. Definitely gonna have to put some more of these Earth monsters in my graveyard. We're actually gonna do that here in a moment. I am gonna go ahead and Synchro Summon. I'm gonna try to hit a level 2 tuner off of this Raptite here. I mean, whatever. We have access code talker out, so I'm probably just going to win this game. Hopefully. I'm hopefully just going to win this game, but we'll see. Well, we hit a Rocksies, if nothing else. Ooh, we hit a Researcher. Good, 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 good. That's what I wanted to see. We'll put him back like that. Okay, now we can summon Borreload. Although I'm trying to think, if we summon Borreload, we can't summon a Union carrier, can we? Shoot, I might have made this Link Spider for nothing. On the other hand, if I... Well, no, there's no need to do that. Let's just go ahead and summon the Borreload. It's still fine even without the Destruction Buster Dragon Sword. It's not that big of a deal. I'll put it over here. Although the only thing that's going to suck is now we can't really use access code. Well, we can banish the Link Spider on our field. And we can use Block Dragon as well. Well, hang on. How many other Earths do we have engraved? We have a lot. Okay. Wait, we have 1, 2, 3. No, we have 2. So we have to banish one of the Koa'ki Guardians in our hand. Which is going to be fine. We can go ahead and do that. Should I free our Dragite or should I blow up one of their monsters? Let me actually go this for a second. Block Dragon attacks over here. This attacks over here. Yeah, we should free our Dragite. Special summon Block Dragon. Oh, we have 3 engraved. Okay, good. Okay, I'll activate Access Code Talker, banish the Link Spider, and then, yep, we'll get rid of the Fog Blade. That way our Dragite can attack. Let's go ahead and move to battle. Okay, Block Dragon is going to attack Galatea. No response from our opponent. Dragite is going to attack Lungirsu. Opponent's going to respond with Fog Blade to try to summon the Bardish. Let me think if I need to negate that. So 500, they'll be down to 68. I attack over Bardish with Borreload. I think I do need to negate that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and activate Borreload Savage Dragon here. They only have 1 back row left. As long as it's not like Mirror Force or something. Watch it be Mirror Force. Okay, that attack resolves. Let's attack with Borreload. Attack goes through. Let's attack with Access Code. And attack goes through. We've got game. Perfect. Cool. Alright, that was a pretty nice game. Even though our Dragite got stopped, we were still able to eventually free it and then just smack him for game. So, yeah, cool. Let's see if we can get another one in here. Alright, let's go into our next game here. Coin flip says we win. We always love to see that. We're going to be going first. And, yeah, let's see what kind of a hand... this is kind of the cool thing I like about Adamancipators. It's like, ooh, let's see what kind of a hand we get with, and let's see how we can combo. Okay, we got Sekka's Light, Analyzer, Doki Doki, Maxx, and Ash. Alright, obviously we're going to begin with Sekka's Light. Probably going to begin with Analyzer over Doki Doki, but it's very much going to depend on what we draw off this Sekka's Light. We drew a Rocksies and another Doki Doki. Let's activate the other effect of Sekka's Light for sure. Put back one of these Doki Dokis. Yep, put that one back. Hopefully we draw like a Seeker or... oh, we drew an Adahara. That's really good. Okay, we'll activate Adahara's effect. Adahara is just really, really good insurance, honestly, just for your plays. I think I'm comfortable summoning Doki Doki since I have an Adahara and trying to get that off. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to Doki Doki. I'm going to discard... I'll discard Rocksies. I don't think it really matters there. Nothing from our opponent. I'm going to go ahead and grab a Koa'ki Guardian. Alright, now let's go ahead and go into our Crystron Halqifibrax. I need to keep practicing the name so I keep getting it right here. It's Halqifibrax. Halqifibrax. Okay, I think this is summon number 5, so I think here we'll see if our opponent actually has a Nibiru or not. Doesn't look like they do. Okay. Alright, so... Let me think here. If I go into Nightmare Unicorn, I can go into Appalachia with Leak Spider. Is that actually good, though? I need to go into something that can extend my plays a little bit here. We could also Synchro, because I'm pretty confident now my opponent doesn't have the Nibiru, because that, let me just make sure that was the 5th summon, right? Sekka's lighted, right? Okay, Adahara was 1, Doki Doki was 2, Koa'ki Guardian was 3, Halqifibrax was 4, O-Line was 5. They didn't get a prompt, so I think we're good. I think I'm actually going to Synchro here in an effort to keep extending my plays. And we'll activate O-Lion's ability. Token in defense mode. Let's activate Raptite's effect. Alright, we got a Seeker. Perfect. Okay, I was just about to say, I'm really looking for one of the tuners, ideally a level 2 one. Yeah, it was a little bit risky in that regard going for Koa'ki Guardian off Doki Doki. It was like insurance against hand traps, but kind of risky in that we might not have been able to extend our play. So I was just thinking about that just now, about how maybe I should have gone for something else, but we ended up working out there. Okay, let's go ahead. Let me think for a second. Yeah, we'll activate Seeker. That's fine. Okay, we already got a hit. That's good. It's Supplier. We got a Rocksies, even better. Okay, yeah, we need to try to go into a Gallant Granite to try to work in a Block Dragon at some point as well. Something to think about here. We'll put them back in that order, putting our summonable rocks on the top. Let's see. I'll go into the Prank-Kids line here, since I have the open slot. Meow-Meow-Mu over there. We'll activate Rocksies. This will also be a good draw to try to get some more fuel in hand. You can banish the Analyzer. I don't think we'll be needing that. Oof, that's not a good draw. It's not awful, but it's not good. Okay, and then we go into the Dodo-Doodle-Doo. Put that over here. And it will activate Dropsies effect. Special summon the Rocksies here. Okay, now before we forget, let's make that, oh, we don't have room for Leak Spider right now. That's fine. Actually, that's not fine. But we can make, oh no, we can't make room for it. This is actually a problem. We're just gonna have to go for a 2-material Appalachia here instead of a 3, right? Well, we were gonna have to do that either way. Never mind. Okay, I thought I messed up the play here, but no, this was gonna have to happen this way either way. We're gonna make a 2-material Appalachia using the Prank-Kids Dodo-Doodle-Doo and the Crystron Halqifibrax. We'll put that Appalachia right there. Okay, now we're gonna make the token into a Link Spider. Which is actually a good thing I didn't do earlier, because then I had the extra zone open. Okay, now we make the Borreload Savage Dragon over here. Now that we have the Prank-Kids Dodo-Doodle-Doo in the grave, that is. Gotta make sure we have that before we summon the Borreload. Yep, we'll put that here. And even though we drew the Buster Sword, we can still link or Union Carrier it from hand, so that's fine. Put the Union Carrier there. Activate Z ability on Borreload. And we'll equip this one right here. And now we can pass. We set up a Appalachia, the Borreload with the negates, and we even also have Ash and Maxx in our hands. So Yeah, definitely not a bad start, especially considering the kind of shaky opening we had. Again, if I had summoned something else with Doki Doki, I could have gone for more plays, but I just wanted to have that insurance. So once I saw we weren't in any danger of getting Nibiru, then I was fine with getting rid of the Guardian for our plays there. I'm interested to see what our opponent's going to do. People usually kind of concede by this point if they don't have like any response to my combos at all. So show me what you got, opponent. I am intrigued. Unless they're just AFKing. Which I hope isn't the case. I would like to show an actual like game here. Although, ooh, they have a Kaiju. Okay. Okay, they have a Gamma Seal. That's a little scary. Should I activate Maxx now? Because they might summon another Kaiju. I think I am actually going to activate Maxx. Because I feel like if I'm getting Kaiju'd right now, they're going to have some other kind of follow-up play, right? They're not just going to have nothing. Oh, it's Altergeist. Okay. Do I want to negate the Marionetter? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Ooh, yeah, this kind of went south for me pretty quickly, huh? Just goes to show how powerful Kaijus are against this deck. They are probably one of the greater... Actually, take the probably out. They are probably just one of the greatest threats to this deck in particular. I'm kind of fine Apple-Aging the Marionetter here because I don't suspect they'll be activating many more monster effects this turn. Definitely don't want them to get like a protocol here either, so... Let's see how many back row they set. Hopefully not too many. 1, 2... Maybe they have a third, maybe they don't. Hopefully they don't. So what are back rows to look out for? Our protocol, they could have torrential. Let's see if they... We'll see if they flip up like a personal spoofing during my standard draw or standby phase, rather. We drew another Ash. That's not a good draw. They did flip personal spoofing. At least we do have the Ash for that. And we are absolutely going to negate that, because otherwise they get out their Multi-Faker, and then they get their Silquitus, and that's just a whole mess I don't need to deal with right now. Okay, so we negate that. I'm probably just going to move to battle phase, honestly. But let me see if there's anything I want to summon. Knightmare Unicorn doesn't really do anything for me. I could link in a Knightmare Phoenix, but I don't really see any need to. There's no really need a Union Carrier here. What if I summon Ash Blossom? If I normal summon Ash Blossom, I could go into Access Code Talker, and then I can just like blow up their whole board, right? Pretty much. Not even pretty much, I could just blow up their whole board. I've negated their personal spoofing for the turn. Should I battle first and then go into... No. If I'm going to go into Access Code, I should just go into it. And then I can just pop their back row, and they can't respond. They have one card left in hand. I'm going to do it. I'm going to summon Ash. Okay, good. No response. Oh my god, if this actually works. Alright, let's go into access code. We'll activate the ability. Have to do it for Union Carrier, which is fine. Oh my god, they didn't have a response! They didn't have a response! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Okay, I'm gonna start with... What do I have multiples of? I have multiple winds, multiple earths, 1 light, and 1 water. So we'll start with the earths. I'll start by banishing Meow-Meow-Mu, and I'll hit their face down here. It was vanities! They could have flipped in response to the Ash, but they didn't. Okay, we have multiple winds, so I'm gonna banish the other Prank-Kids, and I'm gonna get rid of their personal spoofing. I don't need to destroy this by card effects, but I'm going to do it anyway so I can get more damage in, potentially for lethal. I'll use my Union Carrier. I'll destroy their Marionetter. Move to battle phase, attack directly, and hope they don't top deck and out. Whew. Oh, this is tense. This is really tense. Let's see if they have anything. No, they have a Meow-Meow-Seek! Oh no! They have a Meow-Meow-Seek! Ah! That sucks, that sucks, that sucks. Oh my god, that sucks. They can send my access code. Oh man. Ah, so close. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, Meow-Meow-Seeks are just about their only out, and looks like they did have it, so... Maybe we can top deck some other kind of out. What kind of outs can we top deck into? A Block Dragon would be really nice. Yeah, it's pretty much just gotta be Block Dragon, right? I don't know what else could possibly save us. I mean, what else do we even have in our extra deck? We still have a Dragite. And Knightmare Unicorn. Okay. I mean, we still have things we can do. Okay, they're gonna add the Multi-Faker, but do they have a trap? Hopefully they don't. Oh, they do have a back row. Okay. So they must have had the Meow-Meow-Seek as their last card in hand and then top decked a back row. Okay, we top deck Supplier. And they top deck Manifestation! Oh no, this is bad. Have we already burned through all of our Guardians? I think we have. Or no, that was the other game. We had 3 Guardians in our hand, that's right. Yeah, no, okay, we've only used 1 Guardian, that's fine. Yep, and then they get the Meow-Meow-Seek. Oh man, we were so close. I'll keep this game in though, because it was a nice close one. I got to show a weird play. And, oh man, but yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to come back from this at this stage. I wonder if I should not summon Supplier and keep it in hand for potential plays. Does that make sense to do? What could I summon where I'd play Supplier? Like, I don't even know, honestly. I could just set Supplier. They could still bounce it, though. I guess I'll just set Supplier. Because if they end up bouncing it, which I think they're going to, I mean, setting it is kind of the same as not summoning it and saving it for later, in this case. Plus, nothing they have can beat over. I mean, they could just also Meow-Meow-Seek and attack and get rid of it, which is probably what they're going to do, although... No, okay, they are going to bounce it with Silquitus. That's fine. Shoot, we were so close. We were so close. I wonder if they could have had any other outs that would have saved him there. Or was it really just Meow-Meow-Seek? I think it really was. Oops, sorry, I'm shaking my leg and hopefully that's not making too much noise like I did in the other video there. But I think it really was just Meow-Meow-Seek that could have saved him. I'm sure they had other outs. I'm trying to think though. Thinking back to my Altergeist build, like what else would have been an out there against access code? I guess Raigeki if you play it. I don't think this deck typically plays Lightning Storm. No, definitely doesn't. What else is there? I can't think off the top of my head what else there could have been. I mean, I could just concede at this point, but I'm not dead this turn, I don't think, and I don't know. We'll just see what I draw. We'll see. There's... I mean, they did just set a protocol. I was about to say, there's a world out there where I somehow summon a Dragite and Excavate 5 and bounce and am able to attack for lethal somehow, but I don't think that world exists, especially in a world where they have protocol face down, which again, I know they do. That is what they just added, right? Yes, it is. Okay, and then I know one of their 2 cards in hand is the Manifestation. It's too bad, too, we were actually on a winning streak. This is what we were on a... I should have showed this before, just to prove it. Usually I just cut out now when I go to the main menu, but we were on like a 7-game win streak, too. Oh well, it happens. Oh, opponents, let's see. I wonder if they're thinking... They're probably trying to figuring... Great. They're probably trying to figure out if they can lethal me or not this turn. Oh, you summoned Marionetta to the wrong zone. If you'd summoned it to the far left, yeah, you could have gotten a boost there. That actually might matter. That might come up, that might be relevant for lethal. Oh, they're just gonna put Multi-Faker in that zone. Never mind, okay. They haven't, no, they haven't summoned Multi-Faker. They put, no, okay, they're gonna put whatever Multi-Faker is summoning into this zone, I guess. Although, okay, if they normal summon Marionetta over there, 15 plus 31, That would be 47, 5,000. I don't know. I don't know if they missed. I mean, they definitely missed damage, but I don't know if they missed lethal. I don't think they missed lethal. But they're definitely missing at least 1,600 points of damage here. I think actually 2,800. Couldn't they have summoned this in attack mode? Let's see what we draw as an out. If I whiff on my out, I'm just gonna go ahead and concede. But I just want to see what my last draw is gonna be. As soon as our opponent would like to set their manifestation and then pass, I will be glad to do that. Bum 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 bum. I do wish I could hear my own. I know I've said this before. I wish I could hear my own board's music though. It's kind of dumb that it's dependent on your opponent's board. So like, really by spending the gems on this board, I mean it's obviously a cool aesthetic look on my end, but I'm doing my opponent a favor by spending the gems on this board by letting them hear the cool music that accompanies it. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're not thinking. They're just stopping to listen to the music I'm giving them. Okay. I'm really almost just ready to just concede here myself, like just now. Okay, finally they set the manifestation. Okay. Let's see what we draw. It's a Sekka's Light. Ooh, hang on. This might actually matter. Yeah, flip your manifestation. That's fine. I don't care. What are you gonna get back, Millie? Oh, you're gonna get back Silquitous. That's right. Alright. Let's see. Let's activate Sekka's Light. Oh, they have the Ash. I was just about to say if they're smart, they'll Hex you because they'll realize this is my only spell or trap for them to negate. But they didn't even do that. They actually just straight up had the Ash Blossom. But we can at least activate Sekka's Light from the graveyard. I mean, I know I can't win at this point, but I'll do it just to say that I did it. Just to say that I looked for every single possible out. I'll do it. And it's a Seeker. If I normal summon Seeker, they'll just bounce, and then, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and concede. We can just go ahead and end it. So, it was close. We found that cool path with Access Code Talker, which could have potentially led to victory, but unfortunately they had the Melee Seek, so it happens, though. Yeah, let's take another look at the deck before we end off here. Okay, everybody, thank you as always for watching. I am super, super appreciative, especially if you watch all the way to the end here. Yeah, it's definitely also excellent if you are commenting and subscribing as well. Sorry, I just totally lost my train of thought here. It's like I was going to diverge from the quote-unquote script in my brain for a second, but then I didn't know what to diverge into, so I just kind of like broke there. Yeah, if you watch all the way to the end, you're cool. If you comment and subscribe, you're even cooler. But even if you don't, I still think you're awesome. So yeah, like I said, I've been having a ton of fun with Adamancipators. If you guys want to see me play more games with it, go ahead and let me know. If there are other decks you want to see more games with, let me know that as well. Like I mentioned in some other video, I think that has come out by this point, I am going to be going through some of my older decks that I haven't played in a little while and updating them with my current collection and showing them off in some videos, so be on the lookout for those as well. So without further ado, this is Xlex signing out. I hope you have a fantastic day.